Hi, I'm Chris James. You're watching Healthy Alternative. Today, our video is very exciting. We're going to be talking about how to lose 20 pounds in 6 weeks by eating more. All right, so today we're going to be talking about something that's completely averse to what we typically teach, which is usually lose weight by eating less through fasting. But today we're going to flip everything on its head. So the way that you're going to lose weight over this period of time is by, number one, boosting your metabolism. We're going to optimize our food choices. We're going to increase the quality of food. We're going to increase the quantity of food, but we're going to play with the frequency that we eat. But then, of course, we're going to open up the detox pathways, which is really the key to success with this method. Okay. All right. So let's start at the beginning, breakfast. Now, obviously, I'm still going to recommend that you guys don't eat breakfast, okay? If you feel fine not eating breakfast, don't eat breakfast. You don't need to force yourself to eat breakfast. If you typically eat breakfast, or if you feel like you need something for breakfast, this is what we're going to be recommending. The first thing we do in the morning, everybody will do this whether you eat breakfast or not. You're going to have some room temperature lemon water by your bed, okay? So get yourself get a lemon, get a gallon of water or whatever. Cold steep the lemon in the water just means you're not going to boil it or anything. And let that steep for 4 hours, and then have that by your bed for you to consume every morning first thing. You don't have to do it ahead of time if you don't want. You could take the lemon slices, put it in the water, fall asleep, and then consume it first thing in the morning. Either way it goes, make sure it's fresh lemon juice. Don't go to the store buying that crappy lemon juice, that processed lemon juice, okay? Get a real lemon, put the real lemon in the water. What the fresh lemon water is going to do is going to stimulate bile production. It's going to hydrate the colon, and then that's all going to help flush material out of the system. Remember, first thing in the morning, the body wants to eliminate. So in order to be successful with this method, we have to encourage that elimination. Now, I've got a list of like fruits that you guys consume for morning, in the morning for breakfast or whatever, for elimination. Papaya, pineapple, kiwi, prunes, dates are incredible for elimination. Apples, bananas. You want to make sure your bananas have a little bit of that brown substance on it. You know what I'm saying? When it's starting to go a little bad. Berries, all the berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, berries, more berries. Oranges, grapefruit. Oranges, the citrus are just incredible for helping to clean the intestinal tract. And then, of course, you've got watermelon, which is like one of your high water content choices. Now, there's some other things you guys could take in the morning, and just in general to help to move the bowels and keep the bowels moving, because the key to success here is eliminate the waste in the bowels, dump toxicity in the bowels from the fat stores as we're eating the right foods, and eliminate that all very quickly. So you guys can actually utilize flax seeds and chia seeds. If you put the chia seeds in water, they're gonna swell up, and they're actually going to create a gel substance that is going to help to soften your stools. So that's super beneficial for everything we're looking to do. You could do psyllium husk, which is a natural fiber. It'll help bulk up the stool and increase motility of the bowels, which is very, very important for what it is we're looking to accomplish. You've got aloe vera juice. You've got coconut water. Coconut water is one of the only substances that assimilates into the body as if it was a natural part of our body. They used to use coconuts as an IV. That's how well coconut waters assimilate into the body, and it helps keep you hydrated. And then if you're one of those people that like something warm, especially early in the morning, you could do like a ginger tea, and that's going to stimulate the digestion. It warms up the gut. You know, we do want to recruit heat to the gut and things of that nature. It helps keep things working and flowing properly, and it's just a nice change of pace from like the more cold options. So we're going to briefly go over the morning routine here. We're going to drink our warm lemon water. Okay. You can also do coconut water. These are the things you can have on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. Literally, just like before you brush your teeth, have that. Then we're going to eat some high fiber foods early in the morning if we're going to have breakfast. So we're talking about the papaya, the kiwi, the prunes, the things we talked about. You guys can add chia seeds and flax seeds and make a smoothie out of your fruit if you want. And that is just like going to supercharge everything. These are great options. It's good to move your body a little bit, whether you do a little rebounding, a little stretching, an early morning walk, whatever the case may be. Once again, we're really cheating the system right now. We're losing weight while eating more. So there are going to be some things you need to do. And then, of course, you want to make sure to continue to hydrate. I always recommend a gallon of liquid each day. Usually that liquid is water, but if you guys do fruit juice, tea, just a gallon of liquid each day. Make sure to sip it. Never drink more than 16 ounces per hour. That just stresses your kidneys, and there's no reason to do that. Now, another tip to lose such a large amount of weight in such a short period of time is you want to make sure you eat your largest meal as close to noon as is reasonable. This is not like you got to eat at 12 o'clock. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying typically we would eat our largest meal later in the evening. That's how the culture here is in America. Push that larger meal to midday. You're going to have your smaller meal later in the evening, okay? What that does is it gives the body more time to digest food. So we're going to put optimal food in our system, but we also need to digest it optimally. So that's just switch biggest meal, eat it at noon, have a smaller meal later in the evening for quote unquote dinner. Now we want to prioritize nutrient rich foods. We want to prioritize high water content foods. This is how we're going to cheat or game the system. We're gonna eat large meals when we do eat, but we're not snacking in between meals. So you're gonna have your lunch meal and you're gonna have your dinner meal. You can eat large quantities, but you're not gonna be snacking in between meals. We want to focus on high fiber foods. Okay. So once again, the fruits, the berries, the oranges. We're also going to be consuming leafy greens. All right. Leafy greens are going to be great to help fit in the categories that we say are acceptable to eat. And then you've got your vegetables, your other vegetables. We want to make sure we're eating non-starchy vegetables. That's the key there. So sorry, potatoes, you're not really on the list for this. If you guys really feel like you need something in that realm, then you want to do like a butternut squash or some type of squash. But we want to stay away from like the very heavily starchy vegetables. Now, I have some main tenets we gotta follow here. We have to stay away from the processed foods. We have to stay away from the refined sugars, and then the dairy products. We got to stay away from the dairy products during this time. If you're carnivore, if you eat keto or something like that, you can have meat, obviously, but I want to make sure you guys are eating high quality meat. So make sure you go the extra mile to get the high quality stuff. But once again, this is really based off of is not really eating meat. Um, so if you're going to eat meat, I would say 4 ounces or less a day. High quality meat to have with your primary meal, which you would probably have at like closer to noontime. And then in the evening, you would still just be doing like the fruits and vegetables. Now you can steam your vegetables and you could do like steamed broccoli, for example, or you could do like a cabbage. But we're not looking to do a whole bunch of manipulation with our food. We want to keep things whole, minimally processed, no processed foods. And what I mean by that is don't go and get anything out of a bag. Even if you're going to get your whole fruit out of a bag, a frozen section of a grocery store, that's processed food. We're not doing that. Go to the produce section and get yourself some whole food. You can do grain. You could do instead of like white rice or brown rice, you could do black rice. If you guys need like that ricey vibe, so you'll get some black rice, you'll do some steamed carrots, some steamed broccoli, some cabbage, something like that, some mushrooms. Those are all acceptable. As a matter of fact, if you guys want a list of foods that you can actually eat, maybe recipes, things of that nature, you have two options. I'll leave the link for my cookbook in the description box in the comment section. You guys can grab the cookbook. That's going to have a ton of options that are great for this plan. Conversely, you can join AHA communities. Go to www.ahacommunities.com. If you join there and you request the meal plan for the 20 pounds in 6 weeks, I'll just give it to you guys free. So don't even worry about it. Just come and you can get that. Now, the big piece of this is the detoxification. Okay. So we're going to be eating mainly fruits, vegetables. We're going to steam them, minimally processed, no actual processed foods. No refined sugars, okay? Which means with your condiments, you're not going to put ranch dressing on your salad. You need to make that at home from scratch, okay? But what we are going to do next is we're going to focus on detoxification. It's very important to open up the elimination pathways and to keep that train moving. That's going to be the real key to success here. So there is a cheat. It's called Restore. The Root Wellness brand, which is one of our affiliate partners, they have a product that's incredible to help assist. It's literally the cheat code for this. It's called Restore. They come in a box of 15. In order for the 6 weeks, you'll need 3 boxes of it. It's not the cheapest thing in the world. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you don't 100% need to do this. This is if you have the extra funds and you really want to optimize and you could do the cheat, do it. If you can't, you could still get the results. This will probably help you blow past the 20 pounds in 6 weeks. So I'm adding this as like a bonus tip. Go grab yourself 3 boxes of Restore. You take 1 sachet a day. Also, along with that, you can do colonics. All right. So 6 weeks, you do a colonic once every 2 weeks. That'll make sure that all of that material that you're dumping in your elimination pathways through proper eating is getting removed perfectly. And this is going to help not only so that you could lose the weight, this is also going to make sure that you guys don't gain it back later once this challenge is over, okay? Who wants to do 6 weeks to lose 20 pounds just to gain it back in the next month? So this is going to help set you up for future success as well. Another tool that I highly recommend you guys look into is castor packs. You get yourself a castor pack, you get a little bit of hexane-free castor oil. You put that on your castor pack. You probably need about 2 tablespoons if it's a brand new castor pack to get it started, but 1 tablespoon on your castor pack. You're going to put that over your liver. You're going to wear that every night of this challenge. So for 6 weeks, every night you're going to go to bed with a castor pack. What that's going to do is going to deep penetrate. It's going to clean the liver up. It's going to increase the functionality. It's going to make clear the elimination pathways further, once again making sure that when you lose this weight, you're able to maintain it and keep it off. So there's not no quick gimmick. I know it sounds like a great idea. You can eat pretty much much as you want as long as it's in the categories we talked about. You're not going to eat snacks in between, and you're going to eat your largest meal at noon. You're going to drink your lemon juice, your lemon water. All of these things, the culmination of doing all these things is going to help you lose this weight. You'll probably blow past this 20 pounds, honestly, and then you'll be able to maintain it. Now, hopefully through this experience and this video, you guys will be like, you know what, I want to learn more. And then we're here to help you guys with whatever your next level of goals are. So hopefully this video was good for you. It has some great tips. If you guys have questions, anything, any details that I maybe missed or whatever, you need some follow-up, feel free to put the questions in the chat. I'll have the link for Restore in the chat as well as other things that I mentioned. We do also offer castor packs. If you guys want to grab a castor pack from us, we have that available in our shop. Anything else I mentioned, it'll be in the comment section. So if you guys got some insight from this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. And as always, the application of knowledge is power, and I'll see you all in the next video.